Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into how to make the absolute most of your undergraduate years. So whether you're just stepping onto campus or you've been in your program for a while, I have some valuable insights that will really help you thrive during this crucial stage of your life. Okay, so the first tip is to live on or near campus. I realize that this can get pretty expensive depending on where you're living. So if you commute, make sure to at least spend a decent amount of time on campus because this is where everything's happening. This is where you're going to meet people. And I think it really enhances your college experience. Number 2 is to get involved on campus so you can join clubs, organizations, and even sports teams. I think this is really valuable because it's the quickest way to meet people that share similar interests. So 3 is to attend events. So I think you should really not miss out on campus events that usually have games, music, free food. It's a great place for hanging out with your own friends and also meeting new people. And I think as an undergrad, you should never really pass up free food. Okay, so next is to find your tribe or your group of people, really whatever community it is, it doesn't really matter. But the important thing is that you find a good group of friends because this is the thing that's really going to make your college experience memorable and the best time ever. And I think it's really important to remember that you probably won't have this really large group or pool of people to choose from outside of college in the real world once you get a job and everything. So I think it's really good to take advantage of that large pool of people and potential friends out there because you might never have something like this again after college. And from what I've been told, it's pretty hard to make friends after college. I feel like I wouldn't really know because I'm still in grad school and still on a campus, still on a university. But yeah, that's what I've heard from people that go from college into a normal job. So keep that in mind and make your really good group of friends now. Okay, so next, tip number 5 is to really plan for the future while you're in college. And what I mean by this is really setting yourself up to be successful and making choices that are smart for a good post-grad life. So for example, this can look like picking the right major, doing internships, certificate programs, getting involved in research if that's something that you're interested in doing, participating in service-based community work, serving as a tutor, a teacher, or even a mentor in some sense, and also building relationships with both your academic advisors and your professors. So yeah, I think it's really important to focus on building a really strong CV or resume, building these relationships with your professors or advisors because you will need letters of recommendation in the future, whether you're going into a job, medical school, or a grad program. This is all really, really important. So yeah, just really make sure that you're having fun, but also setting yourself up for success post-college or post-undergrad. And if you're getting any value from this video right now, please give it a big like and hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. Back to the video. Okay, so 6 is to explore relationships. So what I mean by this is that if you're a single person in college, I think it's a really great time to meet other people with similar interests. So I think this is a really great time to date around, meet a lot of people because as I mentioned before, you'll never have this large of a pool of people roughly around the similar age and with similar interests as you. So you should really take advantage of it. Okay, so 7 is to visit your library at least once. Your library is more than just books. They have really great resources, technology that you can use, borrow, or loan. They also have study rooms and collaborative study spaces so you can study with your friends or other study groups. And I don't know, I really loved my library at the University of Arizona when I was an undergrad, and I spent a lot of time there. Not always productive, but it was always fun. Okay, so number 8 is to take engaging gen ed classes that are not only easy, but align with your interest. So during my undergrad, these were some of the most fun classes that I took. And also some of the classes that I learned the most from. So just use this as an excuse to explore topics that are of interest to you, but not necessarily within your major. I think this is really nice because you can choose a really fun class that is relatively low commitment. And some examples of some gen eds that I took and really enjoyed was bodies and machines, which was a lot about how we use technology. I took economics, which I think is really important. Also philosophy of happiness, which is just something that I was really interested in. And also a course on selfies and the self, which talked a little bit about the history of portraits, but also a lot on current technology, selfies, and social media. Number 9 is to use the gym. Really make sure that you're taking advantage of the gym because most of the time it's free to students because it's included in your tuition fees. So yeah, it's really just in your best interest to use the gym while you can. It's a really great way to manage stress during college and to also stay healthy in general. And if you didn't know, gym memberships actually kind of cost a lot in the real world, so it makes sense to take advantage of it while you're a student and it's free. 10 is to explore your surroundings. So make sure that you leave campus sometimes and take time to explore your college town or city. Try the local food and make sure that you're visiting and seeing all of the places that people from out of town would travel to that place to see. Okay, so there you have it. That is the blueprint for making the most of your undergraduate journey. And I strongly believe that these 10 tips will really help you create a memorable, fulfilling, and productive college experience. And as you may have noticed from this list, college isn't just about earning a degree. I think it's a really transformative time in your life where you can discover your passions, meet lifelong friends, and really set yourself up for the future. So yeah, don't take it too seriously, but be smart, make good choices, and have lots of fun while you're doing it. I think it's really important that you take it all in because these 4 or 5 years definitely aren't gonna last forever. So take it all in while you can. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a big like, hit the subscribe button to not miss more videos like this, and share it with a friend who you think can benefit from hearing this. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.